guys, in this video we're going to take a cheeky peek at adding and subtracting between two fractions. So I'm going to do two separate videos with two different methods. In this video we're going to be using the method where we make the denominators equal. The second method I think is probably a little bit quicker, so if you want another method be sure to check that out as well. So let's get cracking. Okay, so if we want to add 1/2 and 1/3 together, the important thing to remember is that when adding or subtracting fractions, you cannot do it if the denominators aren't equal. So for example, if we try to add 1/2 and 1/3 by adding the numerators and the denominators together, we would end up with 2/5. Now 2/5 is smaller than 1/2, so that doesn't make sense at all for that to be our answer, and that is because it's wrong. Anyway, so what we need to do, look at the numbers in the denominators on the bottom of the fraction. So here we got 2 and 3, and we want to work out what their lowest common multiple is, the first number that they both go into. So with 2 and 3, that would be 6. So what we're going to do with each fraction is change the denominator into a 6 first of all, and we do that by multiplying the top and bottom of each fraction. So to turn 2 into 6, we need to multiply it by 3, but if we're doing that to the bottom of the fraction, we also have to do it to the top, otherwise we would be changing the value of the fraction. So on top, 1 times 3 is going to give us 3, and on the bottom, 2 times 3 is going to give us 6. So 1/2 is equal to 3/6. Now if we do the same sort of thing with a third, to turn 3 into 6, we need to multiply it by 2. So we're also going to need to do that up on the top. So here then we're going to get 1 times 2 above is 2, and then on the bottom, 3 times 2 is going to give us 6. So now 1/2 add 1/3 has become 3/6 add 2/6, and now we're in a happy position because we can add those together. So remember also, we never add the denominators together, we never add the bottoms of the fractions. This is like saying we've got 3/6 of a pizza and 2/6 of a pizza, so we want to know overall how many sixths of our pizza have we got. So we just add the top two numbers, 3 add 2 will give us 5 up on top, and then we've got the 6 on the bottom. So 1/2 add 1/3 is 5/6. Okay, 2/5 and 3/7. So we need to do exactly the same sort of thing here. We need to work out the lowest common multiple of 5 and 7, which would be 35. So we need to change the denominator of each fraction into 35. So to turn 5 into 35, we multiply it by 7. So we also have to do that to the top. So then up on top, 2 times 7 is 14. And then on the bottom, 5 times 7 is 35, as we needed. Then we need to do the same with 3/7. So to turn 7 into 35, we multiply it by 5. We do that up on top as well, so then 3 times 5 is 15, and 7 times 5 is 35. So now 2/5 add 3/7 is going to become 14 35ths add 15 35ths, and then we just add the tops together. So 14 add 15 is going to give us 29 35ths. Jobs again. Okay, then let's look at another. So this time 4 9s add 3 10ths. So the lowest common multiple between 9 and 10 is 90. So we're going to need to alter each fraction so that we've got a 90 on the bottom. So with 4 9s, we're going to need to multiply top and bottom by 10. And that's going to give us 40 90ths. And then with 3 over 10, we're going to need to multiply top and bottom by 9. And then that's going to give us 27 over 90. Okay, so now 4 nines had 3/10 has become 40 90ths add 27 90ths, and that's going to give us 67 90ths. Jobs are good and again. Okay, 7/8 add 1/11. So the lowest common multiple of 8 and 11 is going to be 88. So we're going to need to multiply 7/8 top and bottom by 11. And then that's going to give us 77 over 88. And then with 1/11, we're going to need to multiply by 8 on the top and bottom. And that's going to give us 8 88ths, like that. So 7/8 add 1/11 has become 77 88ths add 8 88ths. And then again, we only add the tops. So 77 add 8 is going to give us 85 88ths as our answer. Okay, 3/4 add 1/3. So the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3 is going to be 12. So we need to convert each fraction into 12s. So to turn 4 into 12, we multiply it by 3. So we do that top and bottom, and 3 times 3 on top is 9. And 4 times 3 on the bottom is 12. And then with 1/3, we're going to do top and bottom by 4. So then the top, 1 times 4 is 4. And on the bottom, 3 times 4 is going to give us the 12 that we need. So now 3/4 add 1/3 has become 9/12 add 4/12, which is actually going to give us 13/12, which we can actually write as a mixed number as 1 and 1/12. So that's how we add fractions, guys. Let's take a peek at subtraction. Okay, so the good news is that we do subtraction in exactly the same method that we do addition. We need to alter each fraction so we've got the same denominator on the bottom, but then instead of adding the numerators, we subtract one from the other. So again, with 1/2 and 1/3 then, the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6. So we're going to multiply the top and bottom of 1/3 by 3. That's going to give us 3/6. And then with 1/3, we're going to multiply top and bottom by 2. And that's going to give us 2/6. So now we've got 3/6 minus 2/6. And that's going to leave us with 1/6. So 1/2 minus 1/3 is equal to 1/6. 4/5 minus 2/3. Well, the lowest common multiple of 5 and 3 is 15. So with 4/5 we need to multiply by 3 to give us 12/15. And then with 2/3, we're going to multiply top and bottom by 5. And that's going to give us 10 over 15. So now we've got 12 fifteenths, take away 10 fifteenths. That's going to leave us with 2 fifteenths. Cool. Okay, the next one, 9 tenths minus 4 sevenths. So the lowest common multiple of 10 and 7 is 70. So we're going to need to multiply 9 tenths by 7s. Now 9 times 7 is going to give us 63. And 10 times 7 gives us 70. Then with 4 sevenths, we're going to need to multiply by 10s. And that's going to give us 40 over 70. So now we've got 63 70ths, take away 40 70ths. And that's going to leave us with 23 70ths. Jobs are good and again. 8 ninths minus 3 quarters. Okay, so the lowest common multiple of 9 and 4 is going to be 36. So we're going to multiply 8 ninths by 4s. 8 times 4 is 32. 9 times 4 is 36. That's the whole point. And then with 3 quarters, we're going to multiply by 9. So up on top, 3 times 9 is going to give us 27. And on the bottom, 4 times 9, 36. So 8 ninths minus 3 quarters is going to be 32 36 minus 27, 36. And 30 minus 27 is going to leave us with 5 36. Okay, let's look at one more. So 5 6 minus 3 8. So the lowest common multiple of 6 and 8 here is actually 24. So with the 5 6, we're going to want to multiply by 4s. So 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. And then with 3 eighths, we're going to multiply that by 3. So that's going to give us 9 24ths. So 5 6 minus 3 8 can be written as 20 24ths minus 9 24ths. And that's going to leave us with 11 24ths. Ideal, job done. So as I said at the start, if you want to check out another method that I think is slightly quicker, check out the video on method 2. If you're happy with this one, well done guys. Cheers.